Hello all you people out there in real estate land. Hey, it's me, Andre, coming to you again from Century 21 Masters, and I want to talk to you about something important today. What I want to talk about is the real estate market right now. I mean, this is October 2007, and the real estate market is very slow, but I want to tell you about a few things, a few benefits of buying in this marketplace right now. Prices are still pretty low. I mean, real estate is getting cheaper and cheaper by the day. Home prices are down some 20 or 30% depending on where you buy right now. So the market is correcting itself from the previous markets. I remember 3 or 4 years ago, I mean, it took, you couldn't buy a home fast enough because the prices kept going up. So the real estate market is really dropping in comparison to what it was in the past. The second benefit of the marketplace right now is sellers are paying closing costs like crazy. Remember a few years ago, you made an offer on a home, and you probably made an offer at full price, and the seller didn't accept it because they had another offer that was over full price or asking price, and then you asked for closing costs, and what happened? You couldn't get the closing costs paid by the seller because they didn't have to pay closing costs because buyers were willing to pay for the property and not take any closing costs. Well, guess what? Those times are over with now. Sellers are paying huge closing costs to get you to buy their homes. I mean, right now there's some 10 or 15,000 homes on the market just in the areas we service, which is the Inland Empire, San Bernardino, Riverside County area, and certain parts of Los Angeles. And those sellers need to get those homes sold. And they're paying closing costs to you buyers to do that, to buy those properties. So don't overlook the obvious ways of getting money to buy homes, which is closing costs. Number 3, my favorite. We have the highest inventory of new homes for sale in the history of real estate. Now folks, think about this. When you wanted to buy a new home or went to a new home builder probably a year or two ago, what would they tell you? They didn't have any incentives. They wouldn't pay costs. And if they did, they give you all kind of headache to do that. Now they're bending over backwards. Sellers are paying closing costs. Sellers are discounting properties hundreds of thousands of dollars to get you into home ownership. So think about those things when you get ready to buy your next property. And number 4, interest rates are still low, people. Think about all the things we buy on credit today. Cars, we buy our food sometimes on credit, we buy jewelry, we buy vacuum cleaners, we pay for things on time and on credit, and interest rates are what? 15, 16, 17%, 18% on some of our consumer credit cards. And what are home interest rates right now? Mortgage rates. Between 6 and 8%, maybe 9% depending on credit and where you buy. Well, think about it. That's the cheapest money in the streets is mortgage money right now. And you get a tax deduction for buying those properties from the government. So why wouldn't you want to buy a home with interest rates being as low as they are? And you know what? One of my other favorite reasons right now for getting into home ownership in this marketplace, agents are more motivated to do their job in this marketplace. Agents in the past have not had to work. I mean, how hard was it to get a home sold or get a buyer into a property? They had the subprime market, which basically anybody with a pulse could get a loan, and you didn't have to be a rocket scientist to get a home sold. You simply put it on the market and the home sold for over list price within 2-3 days. Now the times are different. You've probably seen homes up on the marketplace with the signs up and the homes have been sold in a year or more. That's going to get worse, people. And what that means to you as buyers is the best opportunity ever to get into home ownership, because sellers are motivated, because agents have to do their job and get a home sold. Less agents in the marketplace, which means you'll be able to work with more qualified agents to help you get into real estate and get your home sold. So what I'd like to do is leave you with this, folks. I'd like to encourage you to take advantage of our services here at Century 21 Masters. The Andre Hooks team, myself, and my colleagues would love to serve you and get you into home ownership, even if you're not ready to buy right now. Purchasing a home isn't something you should rush into, and I'm not saying you should. But what I'm saying is, give us a call. Let us talk to you about what's really going on in the real estate market so you can make up your mind whether or not it's the right thing for you to do. Remember, we want to tell you the truth up front. We don't want you to buy a home or sell a home just because we say so. We want you to do it because it makes financial and economic sense for you and your family. So give us a call or send us an email. You can always see us on the internet at www.andrehooks.com or at www.yougetresults.net. Give us a call, email us, sign up for our VIP membership, and let us help you make the right decision. And remember, folks, we will always tell you the truth up front, because what we do is get you results you need. Thank you for talking to me today, and I'll see you real soon.